there guys, KB here and welcome to the start of something I haven't done in years. Now, FIFA 16 was when I released the 30-second Wigan Career Mode where I spoke exceedingly fast and hoped that you guys would keep up. And you guys really enjoyed it, but there were a few of you that said you wanted to see a long version of the career mode. This is for you guys. I know you narrowly lost out on my FIFA 17 career mode vote to Nottingham Forest, but this time, now that you've been relegated, I feel it's my duty to bring you guys back up, push you back into the Championship, and hopefully stick with it for a couple of seasons and get you back up into the Premier League. Yep, I want all the extra shit. Yep, I'm going to need more money on the transfer budget. I am not an idiot. And I'm going to be knockoff Ronald Koeman. And there we go, legendary 6 minutes, advance. Let's do this. I'm going to go obviously for the one with the most money. And I'm not going to play it, I'm going to sim it just because I want the cash. I don't really want to have to focus on it. Let's see how some of our players play. Okay, our vision and expectations, that's exactly what I wanted to see. So, youth development, they want me to sign one youth academy player assigned to the midfielder position, sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. So I've got to find someone with a horrendous position that needs help and gets on with great potential. Alright, they want me to sell out at least, get 85% attendance at least 50% of league home games. Nothing in Europe, that's great. They want me to win the League 1 title, which will be fun on Legendary. And financial, they want me to reduce player wages by 4,400 a week. Alright, I didn't want to have to start budget cutting at the first moment I had a chance. But if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. So let's have a look at the squad hub. This is the new addition for FIFA 18's career mode. So you look at here and you see basically all the stats you need to see. Let's have a look at some of the worst players we have. So these two are hot prospects. They're 19 years old. So let's add them to the loan list. Same with Owen Evans, because we do need a decent keeper. The last one I saw that Wigan had in real life is on loan, so I'm expecting it's the same here. A sporadic player in Callum Lang. He doesn't look that great, but he is higher rated than Gregory and Barragan, so I don't know what to do here. I'm going to keep him on loan. Luke Burke. I have not heard much about him. Hang on. Okay, so he's currently on loan to Field, AFC Field. So it doesn't really matter if I put him on the transfer list. There we go, save a bit of money. Sam Stubbs on loan. Matija Sarkic on loan at Wigan Athletic. That is one of our loanees. Flores is on loan at Chesterfield. Noel Hunt. Oh boy. 34 years old. Sorry, mate. What do you mean block offers? Did we literally just sign him? Because he is too old. Okay, who is the oldest person we have here? Perkins, a man who is possibly, in the last couple of games, the blondest man alive. He is now officially ginger. He's on 5.6k. He's 35 years old and worth 325k. I'm going to have to add him to the transfer list just because I need some cash. I need a bit of cash flow here. Noel Hunt is signed. I don't want him, but I don't have a choice. It looks to me, and no offence meant to the people of Wigan, but it looks like you basically went on a bit of a spending spree because you didn't know quite what to do with yourselves. But I can't sell Gary Roberts either. He's 33 years old. Can't sell Bruce. I can sell Craig Morgan, but I don't like to sell Craig Morgan because he's a great player. Sean McDonald, however, is a potential. I'm not selling Will Grigg. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Alright, so the only thing I can really do at this point, and I've got to get some youth scouts and really look to sort of build them up and just hope that the ones that I have are half decent enough to get me some decent players. Right, let's start looking at training as well. There we go. That's going to be our our training preset. A. We'll call it A because that's really nice and easy to remember. Simulate all. Hopefully this grows them a little bit and we can watch these people improve immeasurably because they all need it. Yeah, let's scout for 6 months in Britain. And let's send Sean Walsh all the way to the deepest, darkest Italy. There we go. 3 months, 6 months. 6 months in Italy. Hopefully we'll find a couple of people better than the ones we were expecting. And we need to send our scouts looking not for a striker, a left winger, who is a first team quality, and preferably a dribbler. That shall be our first game of the season, first pre-season tournament. Oh, damn. Okay, give that a sim, see what happens. I don't expect us to win this by any stretch. There we go, we lost 1-0 to Albacete, which I kind of expected was going to happen. Apparently I'm already looking to be on the international stage, despite having only signed the thing days ago. There's a transfer offer for Luke Burke of 170k. So he's got a high amount of interest behind him. I'll reject the offer just because there's better people to lose. He's not highly rated, but he's got a lot of potential. So let's sim this one. We're up against Royal Antwerp. Again, I do not expect a damn thing. Not going to lie, I did not expect us to win, but 2 goals by Morsey have taken us over the line against Antwerp. That should put us somewhere near contention. Yeah, we're level. We can do this. And that next game is against AIK, which is the one that we should really be beating considering at the bottom. But back in the training. This training is going very quickly. Burke's jumping up to 58 rated. That's good. We're getting a lot of improvement here. There's a lot more movement than normal. We have offers for Perkins and Ryan Colclough. So we're going to first go for Perkins. His market value is around 170 to 250k. He is on 6k a week. We do need to reduce our transfers. And I don't really want to sell Perkins because I love him in a stupid, sadistic way because he is just so damn ginger. And I wish I could make more jokes. But we should accept that just for the fact that it will be good money. Now, Colclough, 22 years old, and they are offering well under. So we're going to negotiate with them and we're going to go into our first cutscene of this career mode. I want way more than 720k if they're going to sign him. So I personally think I'm going to need at least 1.25 million to replace someone like Colclough. I do need a left mid anyway, but I'm going to have to buy 2 if that's the case. And trying to find someone who's happy being a reserve player is a bitch. There we go. And bye-bye. So that fell through. I'm so sad. Here we go. I'm going to sim the match against AIK. We're just going to stick with the first team because they got a win last time, and more wins, more money. So, Jacobs managed to get himself sent off, but 2 goals by Grigg and 1 by Powell means that we go through. I expect to go through. There we go. We're through to the next round. We get a little bit extra money. And there's been a couple. We get another £475,000, which is a lot for a League 2 or a League 1 club. And they want Bristol City want to buy Morgan, and someone would like to buy our Burke. I don't think that we're going to be able to sell him. And Morgan is one of our best players, but he is quite old. So I'm going to see if I can get around 600k for him. I think that would be a decent amount of money for a 32-year-old. I think 700,000 for a 32-year-old who's going to decline. I reckon that's at least going to try and get him to meet us halfway. Sorry, I asked for 250k more, and you offered 30. 520. So we're moving upwards. We're moving upwards. So let's say 560. 560. Is that enough? Because I like Craig Morgan, but I think we need the cash more. I think we need younger players to come through. There we go. 560. That is enough. I think that is good enough to get Craig Morgan. He is worth 450k, but he is highly paid. 6.9. He's very highly rated with us. And Perkins looks like he's negotiating with Queen's Park Rangers. It looks like we could end up with a fair bit of money in the next few days, but we could also lose a fair amount of players. So we do have to do a bit of work to see who we're going to replace. And I don't know who to buy, so you're going to have to give me an idea. Oh, Perkins' transfer talks have broken down. I'm guessing over money. Yeah, they couldn't reach agreeable terms, so Perkins is staying with us for the foreseeable. Locheren is going to be in that. Michael Jacobs is obviously suspended, so Cole Clough is going to come in for him. And we win 2-1. James and Powell getting the goals. Whew. I think that means we're almost through to the final. That would be weird. But what that also means is that we have a little bit more money. Craig Morgan's transfer talks have again broken down. We are not going to be able to get any more money. This is going bonkers. We need some more cash. Or we need to lower our wage budget somehow. And they're not letting us. Powell looks like he's going to go up in the world. Nice improvement. And Tony's gone up to a 66 rated player. That is actually quite good. See if we can get everyone around. See if we can have a first team around the 70 area by the end of this. Okay. How is this one going to go? Are we going to win it, or is it going to be just a valiant failure? We lose 4-3 on penalties. It wasn't meant to be. It's not a problem. We did manage to get to the final, so obviously that's a good amount of money. I think we've ended up with around, oh god, a couple of extra million. So that is quite decent. But do you have anyone that I should sign? I mean, I've signed Clifford Abayagi before. I know that he was good a couple of years ago. I don't know what he's like now. So you're going to have to tell me exactly what to do. And yeah, any help would be greatly appreciated. So please leave that in the comments down below. I'm going to leave it here. Simply, it's the end of pre-season. I want to be able to get as many of the players you want in as possible. So do leave it in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell to tell you when one of my videos becomes live so you can see more of this series. And of course, you can hit that like button if you have enjoyed it. I've been KB, you've been watching KB FIFA's Wigan Career Mode, and I will see you next time. See you later. Bye-bye. I'm waving so you'll leave.